Hello guys, what's up? This is the YouTube channel of whatever, and today I have a long-awaited, delayed special treat. So, hello to my 9 subscribers and the rest of you Marvel junkies. As I'm sure you've read the title, you know exactly what this entails. Today I bring you a Nemesis Guide version 2014. God, that sounds like DLC. I know that there have been many other smaller tutorials and tip guides in the past. However, as time passes, the game we know as Marvel also changes. It's never a constant. Now today, I'm going to cover things from the basics to the advanced. This includes normals, specials, hypers, how to use all of that, priority, neutral, etc. I won't be showing off too many fancy combos because I like to be simple. Now I know what you're thinking. Why should you trust me? My words. Well, it's true that I've never really competed in a tourney, and then I've dwelled online for most of the game's lifespan. Bear with me here. Recall the 10,000 hour theory explained by Malcolm Gladwell in The Outliers. Now, I haven't really spent 10,000 hours playing Nemesis, but I've been playing him since day numero uno. So that's about, I want to say 100 hours, 200 hours, something like that. So like 2011. And I know his strengths, weaknesses, matchups, best assists. I've become one with this character, okay? So, if my words have had any weight at this point, then I hope you find this tutorial useful. So, and almost. Now, I just want to point out that SRK states that one of Nemesis' strengths is, and I quote, his sheer damage output. I had to laugh a bit at that, and I also facepalmed, because unlike Hulk, he can't really solo 1 mil, but his solo combos max out at about 700k. My most damaging was about 740, 750k. That's not much, because in a game like Marvel, at least how it is now, you want that first hit. You know, you only need 1 hit. So, without further ado, let's start this. Man. So, first things I just want to say that there are 3 body types I kind of think about in this game. There's large, which is Doctor Doom and above. There's Dante, which is kind of like the medium, and there's small, which is Rocket Raccoon, Beautiful Joe, etc. And I'll get over that in a bit. So a couple things I want to cover first are his normals. Crouching Light comes out relatively fast. This is only true low. But you can use that to pressure your opponents. If you know someone is mashing grab, like back grab, let's say Doom, he blocks. He blocks that, you jump back, angle deadly reach, he calls missiles, then free combo. So that's a great way of applying pressure. You can, hold on. You can also have some frame traps. Right, so frame trap him, you know, he blocks that and he wants to mash grab, well then you go immediately into a medium. That wasn't an accident. And then combo right there. Right? So you're on advantage with Crouching Light, okay? Now, I'd like to mention his Crouching Heavy and his Stand Heavy. His Stand Heavy gains armor pretty quick. It's a great anti-air. And the hitbox, and I'll show you right now. The hitbox is amazing. It hits... That was a cross-up right there. And it's pretty ambiguous. It's not like Hagar ambiguous, but it's still pretty ambiguous. And it has 2 hits of armor, does some pretty decent damage. And his Crouching Heavy has some really nice cross-up properties in the corner. And this is my mix-up. That was a cross-up. So right there, those are great moves. However, they are not safe on block. So what you want to do is cancel that into that. That is only punishable by grab, but you can still tech the grab. So moving on, his air medium is pretty good as an air-to-air. If you have people that are if you, let's say Doom's trying to jump back and dash, like super jump, great air to air, and that's pretty good damage. And the range is pretty amazing. Like, check it out. Just be careful that when you jump at an angle, Nemesis's hitbox on his air special is kind of weird. I'll demonstrate it right now. So as you can see, I do a straight super jump up, right? Easy. Now delay the buttons at the same time, and it misses. So when you're doing combos like that, you want to make sure that you do a regular super jump up, straight up, and not angled. Otherwise, his air special loses some of its hitbox potential. Now, another thing is that when you come down with H, this thing has a great hitbox. This thing can cross up, and if you like just come down with it, it's pretty good. And it gets stuffed by stand jabs like Magneto, Spencer, Nova. Now, a couple things you should know about his light attacks. I usually open up with crouching light, crouching light. Okay, his stand light's okay. And for confirming at max distance, and I'll use Dante as an example, your max distance with the crouching light, or stand light. And you want to use your standing medium to confirm right into body slide, I'll just call it that. Because, for instance, if you're at max distance, right, that's not going to work. And if you try to use crouching, if you use crouching medium, it's going to whiff. See that? So you want to go into stand medium and slide. Sometimes it won't work, like on Rocket Raccoon, it's going to whiff, because he's a small character. So when on smaller characters like Raccoon, Beautiful Joe, you want to be closer to your opponent if you're going to initiate a combo. Now, let's see. Specials. Like I said, his his clothesline rocket L is pretty good to keep up pressure. Be careful of frequent push blockers, as I'll show right here. If they push block that, and you do that, that's a free punish. However, sometimes they're mashing too hard and they don't get the punish. Now, one of the things that I like to do if I know an opponent is push blocking a lot, Kara cancel your tentacle slam into that. Now that is a way to punish some advancing guard push blockers. Now, a lot of his specials are not safe on block. That's not safe. That's not safe. That's not safe. But you can, if they are mashing, it's possible you can get a good trade. Now, another thing is his deadly reach. This is great for snuffing out people who jump a lot. For example, Doom's trying to dash. He's trying to super jump dash and set up his photons. Well, you can just snuff that and then confirm. For smaller characters like Raccoon, if they're crouching, you can get confirmed. Let's say I do this. Right there, confirm. So you also want some sort of beam assist or lockdown assist to back you up. And I'll get to that later. Now, another thing that I want to elaborate on is Tentacle Slam. Tentacle Slams are great for opening up your opponent. They're great for resets. And one of the favorite things I like to do if an opponent's respecting me too much, dash under, I like to just do dash under tentacle slam right there. Gets them a lot of the times. And you can also substitute that with level 3. Now, another thing is that when an opponent is trying to, let's say, double jump, right? let's say Dante wants to double jump on incoming. Okay, right here. Okay, so we're gonna see what happens right there. Double jumps, dashes, you can get them with medium tentacle slam. Now his heavy tentacle slam goes directly up, so you can do another reset like that using launcher slam light. And lastly, his rockets. I want to say that it does pretty good damage, 150, and if you call an assist, let's say the opponent calls an assist, you can infinite him to death right there. Okay.